Coming up next on Trojan News, a GHS teacher is featured on national television.
And GHS prepares for Valentine's Day. These stories and more coming up next on Trojan News.
And now, from Studio 100 at Greenville High School, this is Trojan News.
Hello and welcome to Trojan News for Friday, February 10th. I'm Rudy.
And I'm Haley.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, but prior to Valentine's Day, we celebrate another day in February, especially here in Pennsylvania, Groundhog Day. This year, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, signifying 6 more weeks of winter, but that wasn't the biggest news of the day. Mr. Chapman's band Juvenile Characteristics performed at the event in the freezing cold throughout the night, leading up to Phil's big moment. But that still is not the biggest news. That evening, much to Mr. Chapman's surprise, his band was featured on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Actually, I woke up in the morning and I had text on my phone that I was on Jimmy Kimmel. And I thought that it was just, a teeny tiny little clip or whatever, and I didn't even really look at it because I was late to school. So I got into school, and then I clicked on it, and when I saw how cool it was, my heart started hammering a little bit, and I went out and I showed Mr. Henderson. And so we were watching it together. That was the first time I saw it. It was pretty cool.
It's hard to believe that we've already reached the middle of February, and you know what that means, Valentine's Day. Nearly 250 million roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day each year. There is a science to ensuring that there are enough fresh roses to go around when it comes to February 14th. In an effort to provide the flowers for the holiday, countries including Ecuador, Kenya, or Colombia ship the roses to the U.S. since they do not grow in the colder temperatures we experience in February. That's a lot of roses, but is that really what GHS wants? We asked GHS what they want from their significant other on this romantic day.
What I want for my Valentine is probably flowers. Chocolate would be nice too, but definitely flowers.
The best thing is most likely a homemade gift or something that is mostly made.
For Valentine's Day, I want a big box of chocolates so I can eat them by myself.
For Valentine's Day, I would like a hug from my homies. All I want for Valentine's Day is a Valentine.
Kent State University Trumbull campus is hosting a STEM conference for innovative young women on Friday, March 17, 2023. This day is all about helping 10th and 11th grade female students identify a STEM major and learn how to earn a STEM degree from a college or university. Presenters are all female professors or researchers from local colleges and universities. The program features a well-known keynote speaker and 6 different STEM activity sessions. See Mr. Zilla, Mr. Myers, or Mr. Gailey for registration details. Registration deadline is Tuesday, February 28th, 2023.
GHS rock band auditions for students in grades 9 through 12 will be held after school in the auditorium on February 14th and 16th. Sign-up sheets are available outside of the choir and band room with songs from Metallica, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and more. See Mr. Danch with questions.
Students, remember only plastic or metal water bottles are permitted in the school. Glass bottles or containers are not allowed because of the potential from them to fall and break, creating a mess and an unsafe situation resulting from the broken glass. If you bring a glass bottle or container, it will be taken and thrown away. Please do your part to follow the rules and ensure that GHS remains clean and safe.
The U.S. takes down a Chinese spy balloon and an earthquake rocks Turkey. Chase Daly has these stories and more on this week's World Watch.
A suspected Chinese spy balloon overhead of the American citizens was reported by the Biden administration. The balloon was shot down February 4th. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has claimed the balloon was to be used for meteorological purposes. A major earthquake struck in Turkey and Syria on Monday, and more than 5,000 people lost their lives and thousands were injured. The earthquake was measured at magnitude 7.8 and was dubbed the worst earthquake to hit Turkey this century. Ex-Israeli leader Naftali Bennett met with Putin in Moscow 2 weeks after Russia's invasion on February 24th, and Ukraine expects to receive jets from the West. Putin has pledged to not kill Volodymyr Zelensky. He also claimed that Zelensky promised to not have Ukraine join NATO. Iraqis have protested to demand a law against domestic violence after a YouTube star, Tiba al-Ali, was strangled by her father. Many protesters have demanded laws to protect women and laws against domestic violence.
The basketball team continues their strong play.
Lacey Gibson is standing by in the Sports Center with the highlights. Lacey?
The boys basketball team earned their fourth straight victory by defeating Northwestern 66-31 on Saturday, February 4th. Greenville's Logan Lentz led the team with a game-high 22 points. Noah Felson scored 15 points, while Mason Vanoy recorded 11 points. The Trojans stormed the gates in the first quarter, scoring 29 points while limiting Northwestern just to 5. Greenville did not let off the gas, recording 17 points and 18 points. The following 2 quarters, the win improved the team's record to 12-4 and region record of 4-1. The Lady Trojans are playing without 2 key players, while Sarah Malik and Anna Harps are sidelined with injuries. But on Thursday, February 2nd, Lily Chapman and Peyton Davis stepped up on the defense as the Lady Trojan defeated Slippery Rock 46-14. Chapman had a team high of 8 steals and 3 rebounds, while Davis recorded 6 rebounds and a steal. Josie Lewis led the charge offensively with 17 points, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a rebound. The JV team won its game against the Rockets 46-26. Scoring for Greenville were Josie Hart with 12 points, Sydney Hart with 11, and Ella Tokar with 10. That's the latest from the Sports Center. Let's send it back to Rudy and Haley in the studio.
Thanks, Lacey. That's all for this week's episode of Trojan News. Be sure to follow our YouTube channel for the latest in school news, sports, and creative content. For Trojan News, I'm Rudy.
And I'm Haley. Have a great day.